Hello everyone, it is Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. It has been a productive day. It is already almost the end of the day and I am just like, I have gotten through so many things today, actually checking things off my to-do list, which feels amazing, and this is one of them. I wanted to start this video. It is going to be reading new releases part 2. So first book we're reading is Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I have already started it. I'm not super far into it, so I'm going to talk about my initial feelings, but we don't have anything like concrete just yet. Next to Wild Love by Elsie Silver, this was my most anticipated release of the year. I love Emily Henry and I am 7% of the way through. So like I said, I don't really have too many thoughts, but kind of a overall summary of this book. If you don't know, it is about Daphne, and she is engaged to someone who they end up breaking up, and then she ends up living with the boyfriend of the person that her fiance left her for. That was a lot of strings, I feel like, this guy. So far, I'm not getting the vibes between the two main characters, so I'm going to be interested to see how that feels, but I really like Daphne so far, and that's essentially all the commentary I can give you. So I'm gonna go read a little bit more of this and then I'll hop back on once I have some more thoughts. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need the physical copy of this book. I've slowly become that person who needs the digital and the physical, but I just love Emily Henry. Her book covers are so beautiful, and I have every other one minus Happy Place, so maybe I'll just buy both of them. I'm going to read. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, it is Thursday. I started Funny Story yesterday and I am 53% of the way through today. I am loving it. I felt like I wasn't getting the connection between the two main characters, Miles and Daphne, when I first started reading, but now I am all in. I cannot stop picturing Miles as Benny Blanco. Was that his name? Whoever's dating Selena Gomez. Him. I'll pop a picture up here. He is all I'm picturing when I think of Miles. Daphne, I don't really have a visual. I don't know why. But, yeah, I'm 53% of the way through. I am giggling. I am loving their relationship. It is so cute. Emily Henry just, she gets romance, and it's just, I'm already planning on going to Barnes and picking up the physical copy because I'm just I need it. I want to have a floppy paperback and highlight it, and I'll do all the things. So yeah, I am loving it. I mean, you can tell I'm just so giddy. It's such a cute book. It's early in the day. I still have some work things to do. I need to go get my Botox. If you haven't watched my Week in Life vlog or my glow up situation, I went and got Botox in that video. It's not my first time. I've been getting Botox for over a year, maybe a year and a half or so. So I need to go get a touch-up, as you can see. Poke myself in the eye real quick. She's actually not too bad. It's really just here, and I talked about how the last time I went, I didn't get a lot there, so that's fun. But yeah, I am going to hopefully finish Funny Story either tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll jump into Abby Jimenez. I feel like I've been teasing that in every video, but I am just loving Funny Story, and if I go get the physical copy anytime in the next couple days, I'll take you guys with me because I'm obsessed. Hello everyone, welcome. It is Friday, and I am 60-ish% through Funny Story, and you guys, I am eating this up. I need to reread Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation because and honestly book lovers too, but those specifically because I love those books, and I haven't read them in a while, so I don't know if they stay a 5-star read or not, or I don't even know if I rated them both 5 stars, but Emily Henry typically with me is very highly rated, and I don't remember my feels during that time because it's been a few years since I read them. But this one, I'm tempted to say it's going to become my top favorite. I almost bought the hardcover at Costco last night, and I was like, you were just on camera talking about how you wanted a floppy paperback, so we're gonna wait. But I am eating it up. I can't believe at the beginning I didn't feel the connection between these two characters, because it is there. The tension is there, and it's a slow burn for sure. It is interesting because I'm gonna say this without saying it, spicy for sure, not Lucy Score level at all, but like you'll get a little bit of spice and then they're like, oh no, we shouldn't do this. And then you'll get a little bit of spice and then they're like, oh no, we shouldn't do this. And you're like, can you please just... Anywho, that's just my personal feeling. Like, give me the good stuff, you know? Like, I'm reading smut for a reason. Anyway, I feel so giddy reading about them, and they're so stinking cute. I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's also, like, some uncomfortable feelings, and I feel like with Emily Henry, no matter what she's doing, the feeling she's wanting you to feel in her writing, you feel like it's happening to you almost. Like when you're reading about like romance, you're like, oh my gosh, like you feel giddy, you feel like excited when they do something where you're like, oh my gosh, the character is so hurt, you feel like you're being hurt. And when they're in situations where it feels uncomfortable or they're like awkward, you feel that too. Like you get that secondhand embarrassment really hard, which I like in a book. Like it's crazy that reading words on a page can make you feel that vibrant of an emotion in real life. But I am just like, I'm eating it up. I'm going to finish it tonight, and then we're going to start Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, one of my favorite book creators to follow. Book content creators. She doesn't create books, but she makes videos and things about books. Sarah Caroli. She posted a little blurb, and I went full sleuth mode to find out where that like blurb was from, and it's from Just for the Summer. And when I read that, I was like, I need to read that book. And I'm so glad it's that, because I was already planning to read it. And the like blurb that she posted, I was like, oh my god, knife to the stomach, just like. So that's what's next. I need to go finish Funny Story, and then we will jump into that one. Hello everyone, it is Saturday morning. I finished Funny Story last night. 5 freaking stars, 10 stars. This might be, I think I'm ready to lock it in as my new favorite Emily Henry book. I cannot even, just all the feels. There were so many more things that happened towards the end of the book that weren't related to the two main characters and their, relationship romance. There were a lot of things with, Daphne and her dad and Daphne and her mom that I connected to so hard. And I just connected to Daphne so much as a character, but, completely outside of her romance side. And as much as I really, really, really loved the romance between Daphne and Miles, everything else in that book just made it so much better. Emily Henry does banter like no other. This book is spicy, but it's not graphic like Lucy Score or Sarah J. Maas, but I really enjoyed it. I can't say enough good things. I can't wait to get a physical copy of this. I think I definitely, if I'm looking at the list of new releases that have come out in the month of April specifically, this one and Elsie Silver were the two that I was most excited about. I like Funny Story more than I liked Elsie Silver. So, not that they're similar at all, but those were just the two I was anticipating the most. And I am 100% going to be rereading Funny Story. It is so good. I love it so much. Peter and Petra are insecure losers. Fuck both of them. Outside of that, I loved every single character, and it was just I don't know, so many things. The way Emily Henry writes just hits me in the gut, and I'm like, oh, I connect to Daphne and her main characters so much. And one thing I will say, I feel like reading this book after I've become more of a Taylor Swift fan, and I'm into decoding her lyrics and really listening to her lyrics versus just listening to the vibe of the song, I feel like Emily Henry might be heavily inspired, at least by the style of Taylor Swift's writing, because a lot of it reminded me of her. The way she intricately weaves everything together, it reminded me of Taylor Swift lyrics. So I don't know if that's intentional or if I'm just noticing a similarity, but I'm obsessed. I think if you like Taylor Swift, you'll like Emily Henry. Anywho, I did also start Just for the Summer. I am only 1 chapter in, so I don't really have any thoughts. I've only met the 2 main characters, and the premise of this book is that they have the curse where they date someone and then that person finds their soulmate right after dating them. So they just connected because they both have the same curse. and I don't know where it's gonna go from here. I mean, I can guess where it's gonna go from here, but so far they do have like cute little banter, and yeah, so I'm excited to see how much I like this one, because like I mentioned, there was a blurb that was posted on Instagram and it hit me right in the feels. So I will come back when I have more thoughts about that. Hello everyone, I just finished filming my May TBR video, but I wanted to pop on here and give you all my thoughts on Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. You guys, I gave this book 4.75, 5 stars. I can't decide. I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads, but this, I ate this up. Like, I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, but and especially because I had expectations. Like, I was like, okay, I really am hoping I love this. Like, I saw a blurb, I saw like a little snippet where I was like, oh my gosh, this feels like it's gonna rip my heart out. And it did. Like, everything about this, the family dynamics, the mental health awareness and like focus on that, the romance, the just everything. Like, I love this book. I love it so much. I didn't realize that I was reading a continuation of a series, which I'd read both books before, so it wasn't a big problem, but it was so cute that all these other characters were tied in and I wasn't expecting them to be. So this couple, I'm obsessed. I was truly worried that at the end, and this isn't a spoiler, guys, like, we read romance, we know they're gonna end up together, right? We're all on the same page. I really thought Abby Jimenez was about to be like, no ma'am, like, they got happy endings, but like not with each other. But that didn't happen. Sorry, I'm just eating blueberries. But yeah, I wanted to wrap this video up and just let you guys know that that book, so good. I would truly recommend this book to anyone. It's not super spicy, like, there's a little bit of smut, but it's like by no means anything crazy. But the chemistry between the two characters is just like, it's palpable. You can feel it. He definitely falls first, and he falls hard. Like, he is obsessed with her. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All my socials are linked down below. Let me know if you've read these books, what you think about them, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!